deciding to travel back to an era called the Road to Revolution. I mean, it's gotta be better than the Middle Ages, right? The years leading to the Revolutionary War were characterized by differing opinions and schools of thoughts shared by many groups of people, differences that escalated merely from discourse into violence. The idea of natural rights that all Englishmen shared, the representation they deserved, and the way of life they have created for over a century were threatened by England's sudden focus on colonial affairs following the 7-Year War, sudden taxes that made life harder, the killing of British troops, and the skepticism of British authority following the publication of Common Sense ultimately led to the American Revolution. You see, ever since the colonies were established, there was this thing called virtual representation, and this was not a problem because of this thing called solitary neglect. However, once the 7-Year War was over, solitary neglect came to an end, and England started taking action and passing acts that directly affected colonies without taking into account of the opinions of the said colonists. It came to a point where after many protests and many meetings, and even the draft of the Declaration of Grievances, England still did not give them actual representation. It became very clear that in order to retain a healthy relationship with Britain, the colonies must overcome the lack of actual representation in the Parliament. They did not achieve this. Thus, they did not overcome the overcoming event. This led to the American. Hope I can find some colonists over here.
Hey, shiny eyes! Get over here. Get over here. Hold on. I want to speak to you for a second. Give me my property, pal.
So, I heard there's this thing called the Tea Act going around, so what's your opinion on that?
What's my opinion? Yeah, you get this close, bucko, alright? There ain't no Anglican man over there gonna tell me when and where I can buy my tea. Where I can buy my tea. Yeah, it's cheaper. I don't care. They didn't let me choose my tea. You know what? You're gonna keep it on the down, alright? You're gonna keep your mouth shut, shiny ass? Alright. I'm part of this elite radical group called the Sons of Liberty, right? And we're gonna revolt.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna revolt. This dude kind of stupid, all right? We should how to make American tea. How to make American tea. First, you get your rosemary. Rosemary?
Whoa, that's not rosemary. That's a rose.
What do you know about American fauna? Shut up, shiny eye. Let me show you. All right, my Mima told me all the leaves that you need to make good tea. All right. First, you got the cocoa berry, and you throw a little bit of that in there. You get the cocoa berry. You mix it around real good. This right here, this tea, this says anti-England. Delicious. You know what? I'll make a statement. This proclamation line here represents everything wrong with the way the English treating us. I should be allowed to walk freely across. American! Hey!
As you can see, the colonists were not happy with the various taxes that were passed by Parliament following the 7-Year War. Some of these various acts were the Sugar Act, the Quota Act, and the Stamp Act, but the most egregious of them was the Tea Act. They hated this so much because they did not feel represented in the passing of this act, and 2, it restricted who they could buy the tea from. This made them take action. The Stamp Congress decided to boycott the tea, and a radical group called the Sons of Liberties decided to dump the tea into the Boston Harbor as an act of defiance. So, what do you think about the proclamation line?
Well, I do like the proclamation line. It prohibited colonists from moving past the Appalachian Mountains, westward, which is our land. But I don't know how useful it is. What's that sound? Hey, you! You're not supposed to be there! Hey, you can't be there! You said you could be there! Hey, move!
Christ!
I'll be back! The proclamation line of 1763 was a controversial decision at this time, as it restricted the colonists from moving west of the Appalachian Mountains. The colonists were furious and openly defied the British policy since they believed they had the right to move into the new land since they equally contributed to the 7-Year War. The colonists believed that their rights were being restricted, but the British justified their action as a protection against the native Indians. Here today, it is 1774, and I am at the First Continental Congress. I might be here a little bit early today.
Tom, Representative of Virginia.
Bill from South Carolina. We're here to talk about the act that recently passed by the Crown.
The Crown?
Yeah, how do you feel about it,
Yeah,
huh?
how do I feel? We can't even meet right now. This is illegal. This whole thing illegal.
What do you want to do about it, though?
Well, I want to revolt. Let's just revolt.
Why revolt, though? We need a repair relationship with the Crown.
What
We
relationship?
gotta communicate.
We have virtual representation. They can't hear us.
But that's representation, though.
It's not
Isn't it?
representation.
That's what you wanted.
It's not representation.
That is
It's not.
The First Continental Congress was a response to the Intolerable Acts of 1774, which closed down the Boston Harbor, placed soldiers in colonists' homes, and ultimately shut down the Massachusetts legislature. 56 delegates met in Philadelphia to discuss these grievances. Broke, but I think I'm in Lexington and Concord right now.
So explain to me again how these gun things work.
So this is what I know. I mean, you're supposed to load the gunpowder first
Uh-huh.
and the pellets, right?
Oh, okay.
And stuff it in.
They stuff it in.
Yeah, stuff it in.
How do I make it shoot?
You pull that trigger over
I
there.
pull the trigger?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but not yet though.
I don't pull it right now.
Shot.